everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well today. So in today's lesson, I'm gonna talk about CocoaPods. So first things first, what is CocoaPods? CocoaPods, this is the page, the website of CocoaPods, is a dependency manager for Swift and Objective-C project. Okay, it's a critical skill every iOS developer should have. If you have no experience with CocoaPods, this lesson is made for you. Okay, so we are going to take a look at what CocoaPod is and then why we should start using it and how to set up a project with CocoaPods installed. Okay, so as I said before, CocoaPods is the dependency manager for your Xcode projects. Okay, it helps developers manage the library dependencies in any Xcode project. Okay, so you may be confused what this means to you. Let's consider an example. Suppose you want to integrate your app with Google AdMob for monetization. AdMob uses the Google Mobile Ads SDK, which is now part of the Firebase SDK, okay, to display ad banners in your apps. The first thing you need is to install the SDK, okay, into your Xcode project. So CocoaPods simplifies the whole process by automatically finding and installing the frameworks or dependencies required. You will experience the power of CocoaPods in a minute, okay? So CocoaPods doesn't come with the Mac OS, okay? However, setting up CocoaPods is pretty simple and straightforward. To install CocoaPods, navigate to the terminal. Okay, so this is the terminal. You can write it here, for instance, terminal. Okay, and you will get it. Press enter. Okay, and type the following commands. Okay, so sudo gem install CocoaPods, like this, CocoaPods. Okay, then press enter. This line of command installs the CocoaPods gem on your gem, I don't know how you say it in English, on your system. Okay, press enter. You have to write your password, okay, and then press enter, and normally it should be fine. Okay, it will take several minutes to finish the installation. Okay, so once we have CocoaPods installed on our Mac, let's see how to use it. We will create a sample project and demonstrate how we can install the Google Mobile Ads SDK in the project using CocoaPods. Okay, so first create a new Xcode project using the single view application. Okay, just let me recite it and then name it Google Ad Demo. Okay, so Google Ad Demo, like this, then save it onto your Mac. Okay, cool. So then close the project, okay, like this, okay, and go back in terminal. So sorry, I have forgotten something, so I'm going to relaunch. Actually, to get the path of the project, the easiest way is to take the name of the project like this and drag and drop it into the terminal. Okay, so right now we can close it, and here once you have this line, we can erase this part because we want we only want the project's name. Okay, so it's Google Ad Demo, and then we are going to this to the beginning of this command, this line, and here you are going to write cd and then space. Okay, press enter like this. Okay, and here you can write ls to get the list. Okay, enter, and here you can see what is inside of the project. Okay, so we have two files. Okay, and now we need to create what's called a pod file. A pod file is a file that lives in the root of the project and is responsible for keeping track of all the pods we want to install. Okay, when we ask CocoaPods to install any pods or updates to our existing pods, CocoaPods will look to the pod file for instructions. Okay, to create a pod file, simply type the following command: pod init for initialization. Okay, then press enter. Okay, and now if you rewrite ls, as you can see, now we have three elements. Okay, the two that we have before, and now we have also the pod file. Okay, and now what we are going to do is to open this pod file. So you can write open then pod file like this, press enter. Okay, and here we go. Okay, this is our pod file. So that is the basic structure of a pod file. All you need to do is edit the file and specify your required pods. Okay, to use the Google Mobile Ads SDK, we have to edit the file like this. So here, press enter twice, and here you can write pod like this, firebase/core. Okay, and then pod firebase, sorry, I forgot base here, firebase add mob like this. Okay, and then you can press command S to save that. Okay, now you can close it, and there write pod install. Okay, then press enter. Okay, CocoaPods will now install the specified pods. After downloading the required pods, it creates a workspace file named Google Ad Demo.xc workspace. Okay, this workspace file bundles your original Xcode project, the Firebase AdMob library, and its dependencies. Okay, so we have to wait that it's installing. Okay, the pods. Another thing that you can do, and I'm used to it, is to rewrite just after that pod update. Okay, to get the latest pods, and it allows you to be sure to have the latest pods for any SDK. Okay, cool. So it's done. And finally, you have to know that from now and onwards, make sure we use the generated workspace file for development. Okay, it's the file that bundles the original Xcode project and the pod project with the required libraries. Okay, so before doing that, I'm going to write ls and see if it works. And as you can see, now we have multiple files in our project. So from now and onwards, you have to use this one. Okay, not this one anymore. So we are going to write open and then copy paste that and see if it works. So copy paste and then press enter, and normally it works perfectly. Okay, cool. So if we open Google Add Demo.exe workspace with Xcode, you should find both the Google Add Demo project, okay, here, and the pod project here, which contains the Firebase library, okay, maybe there, okay, yes, there, okay. So CocoaPods is an incredibly simple tool that every iOS developer should have in his or her back pocket. I hope this video is clear, cut, and easy to follow. In future, when you need to use any third-party libraries, consider to use CocoaPods rather than manually install the libraries. Okay, guys, that's all for today's. Thank you very much for watching this series, and I see you in the next lesson. Okay, bye bye.